Ooh.
And I think it's time.
Set it up. Throw the lob.
Dr. Bradley has been in the transfer portal.
Uh-oh.
And,
You
you know what
that means?
Let's rewind. Yes, that's the announcement music, right?
Oh, okay.
She almost got me.
Okay, I don't know a lot.
Sports
but
Center
maybe I
comes
know
on. Yeah, they about to announce
a little bit.
something.
We would love for you to share with us where you've decided to continue that journey.
I will continue that journey.
Hey everyone, I'm Melanie Edney.
And this is Derek Spate.
And you're watching your new favorite show on NCRF TV, Life Lessons. But we're doing things a little different today. I'm really excited because this is a crossover show. I know you're like, where's Kolbi-Rae? But this is Derek Spate. Mm-hmm. He actually hosts All Sports All the Time, which is another show on NCRF TV.
Your other favorite show.
Your other favorite show. And we're coming together to bring you a very special show topic. Our topic today is going to be what being a student athlete taught me about life. So we are going to sit down with two great guests. Who are we sitting down with today?
Today, we are sitting down with two awesome individuals. First up, we got my guy from South Central, Sarah Grad. I want y'all to say what's up to Dr. Bradley. No, that's not a title. That's his name. But you got to get it out there. That's his name is Dr. Bradley, an athlete, student athlete, played ball all over the place. Currently at, Arkansas Pine Bluff right now. Yeah. Got a big, I was about to say, got a big decision to drop on y'all in a minute about what school he's going to next. If you can do it without cheating, I want y'all to drop a comment and guess what school it's going to be.
By the way, to add to that introduction, Dr. Bradley, I'm going to make a big announcement, is now an NCRF ambassador.
Drop that.
We're so excited to have you in the family. And go ahead. We got somebody else.
We got my boy Darren, man, out of New Haven.
Oh, word. Drop the hometown.
You don't want me to drop the hometown? Okay. Local, he local now.
He's
LA now. LA native now. Oh, he got the Cali. Oh, he got the Cali license now. We got to do that over. He's straight out of Cali. Broadcasting, student athlete, played football. We got a lot to talk about how life got them to where they are now. So let's get into that.
Yes. Now, Darren has been everywhere. I've known Darren for a very long time. He's been everywhere from ESPN to now he is here at CBS in LA. But he'll tell you his story. We'll get there.
It's an awesome one.
But before we start talking about this topic, Derek, I just want the student athletes out there to know what can NCRF do for them.
Okay. Well, NCRF has a student athlete program. We call it SAT for short. We help student athletes all across the nation with giving them information about what it's like to be a student athlete. Everywhere we do the expo, we do 411 for the student athlete seminar. So we talk about that. We talk about eligibility, making sure you're eligible. You're doing what you got to do from high school, in college, and even afterwards. Talking to you about, what scholarships you can get, what a full ride looks like, what it even means, and a lot of different things, So if you really want some information, we also have events we do throughout the year. We do a softball showcase, football combine, basketball showcase, and a track meet every year to where we just give student athletes who may not be getting recruited or may not be getting the looks that they want another opportunity to showcase their talent in front of colleges. And every year we do it. Each event gets like almost 100 scholarships offers at the basketball showcase and football combine.
We get you money.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. We get you money. So.
And get you in front of coaches.
Yes.
That's the big thing. Get you in front of coaches. So, yeah.
Fantastic program. So, in short, just hit Derek up if you want.
They know how to do it. Go watch All Sports All the time.
But, yeah, let's get into this topic right now. So, Derek, the first thing I want to talk about, and I'll go ahead and let you take it away, but we're talking about sports, right? But we're talking about the sports the life lessons way. And so I know that there are a lot of things, Darren and Doc. Darren, which is great because you've had a whole career as a student athlete, but you've also had a career in the business world,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And then Doc, I'm sure you've been playing for a long time, right?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
we're also going to talk about, you're a student too, a student and you play. So we want to get to the bottom of what type of lessons that you've learned through your experiences playing your respective sports, and how has that contributed to the person you are today. So I'll let you take it away.
Okay, well, I got a question. Both of you guys can answer. I don't know which one of y'all want to answer it first, but I want to say, like, what do you feel like is the first lesson that you received from playing sports that you were able to actually transfer over to your life?
Oh, shit, I already know that. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Dude, work ethic.
Work ethic.
Like,
That's a big one.
I mean, I was telling you off camera a little bit, but the same work ethic that I use, if it was working out on the football field to training in the weight room, like if I see someone maybe doing something really well at work, it's almost like I'm seeing somebody bench press 300 pounds, and I'm like, all right, what do I need to do to bench 325?
Right.
Okay, this guy, the competition, he ran for 200 and something yards. Okay, I'm gonna work my butt off and make sure I run for 300.
I feel
like
that.
That work ethic to work hard is literally the same work ethic that I had playing college ball that I have now in broadcasting. Like, it has not missed a beat.
I feel that.
At all.
That work ethic. Okay.
Dude, I'm out, trust me, you out here to beat the competition on the field or on the court.
For sure. Yeah.
For me, it's NBC, Fox,
Right.
ESPN,
And
like
you're-
all of them. Like, I'm breaking their tackles right now. Like, that's literally the competition, trying to beat them out.
I mean,
feel
you're
that.
in a really competitive field.
Yeah.
It's yes, 100%. It's entertainment. So think about actors, actresses, and that type of grind that you have to go through. Like, it's literally the same thing.
So what does beating them out look like?
Breaking stories when they don't have it. I mean, I've been blessed, man. I won 13 Emmy awards. So it's
We
so,
really should have put that in
Right.
there, y'all.
Put
I'm
that at the
sorry. I
bottom.
did him a disservice. Yes.
So, like, you have your AP awards. You're like here in California, you have your Golden Mike Awards. Like, I've been here a year and a half and already winning back-to-back Golden Mike Awards for best sports broadcast.
Let's go.
So it's one of those where it's like, when you get those awards, that means you beat out the competition.
Yeah.
I don't have to say, hey, I beat you. But when they're like, Darren Haynes, and you walk up there and you grab your mic, that's when you know you won the
MVP.
competition. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You're the best of that year. So
Right.
so that's my scoreboard for me.
I feel that. What about you, Doc?
I would say, like, it's a lot of ups and downs with sports. So it's like, in real life, it's like a lot of opportunities you get. That could be good and bad. It's like nothing's ever gonna go your way. It's like that's what I learned from sports for sure, and discipline. It's taught me how to wake up every day and I gotta work out at this time and do my homework at this time and everything. It was just like life schedules. Like, so now I just took that with me, like, wherever I go. So
Speaking of that discipline, and you said you got to work and that you work out and go to school, right? So how do you manage and balance being an athlete and going to school? Because both are demanding, right?
And
Yeah,
work?
for
You
sure.
said work too?
And work.
You doing all three?
no, I don't work.
Oh,
His
okay.
work is, his work is
No,
on
your
the
work is
court. Your
basketball,
work
yeah.
is on the court.
Yeah.
Yes.
Practice is like a job.
I was gonna say, it did tell them how you mentally deal with that.
No. Well, to answer your question, really, I have to do it because I love to play basketball. So it's like, if I don't do good with academics, then I won't be able to be on the court. And that's like a bad excuse if somebody asks you, why you not playing? And it's
My
my grades. Like, I've been through that once already. When I was at Sarah High School, my freshman year, I was academically ineligible. And like, that was the year they won a CIF championship and everything. I missed everything. And it was just like, I didn't like that feeling. I don't
Never
ever want to go through that again. And I'm not saying I love school, because I really, but you have
But
to.
it's a means
It's a
to an
means.
end.
Yeah.
It's
You
what
have
you
to
do.
do. You gotta
Yeah.
love it. It's like, you gotta get your work done
Yeah.
so you could play and like provide for your family in the future.
Yeah. I feel that
after
school
basketball.
is part of the essentials, and you just
Yeah.
love balling. So in order to ball and a different level like you want to, you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to the books.
Mhm.
You're student athlete. Student come first though.
For sure.
I think Doctor made a great point in regards to, like, almost like the ups and downs in your career and how it makes you and molds you to this day. Like, you're gonna, like, you had that down period being
For sure.
ineligible.
For sure.
There's gonna be stuff in your actual professional world Matter of fact, I've had stuff that I've had in my professional world where it was definitely a low time. And it's that same mentality where it's like, all right, it's a different type of low, but I've been here before. I overcame it just like I did maybe when I was playing ball. And I applied the same type of mentality to it. So you don't have that worry. You just know there's like another play or there's another opportunity. But you learn your lesson from that where you don't want to be in that position again.
I feel that. 100%.
You're both in high pressure environments, you being a student athlete and you in the workforce. So talk about stress and managing stress and pressure. And I can imagine that sports has contributed in some way to that.
Yeah, well, I look at stress and like pressure differently from like everybody. I feel like it's different for everybody. Like by me growing up in South Central LA every day, that's pressure. Like, you know, I feel like basketball is really like a relief. It's like I don't really look at it as pressure. It's just I love it, and it just like takes my mind off of everything that I'm thinking of. Yeah, an outlet for sure. It's not really pressure to me.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, especially like you said, growing up South Central, man, just everything you gotta walk through just to get home is I can feel that great outlet on the court.
Just seeing like crimes and homeless people, and I feel like that's really pressure. Like you never know when you're gonna get your next meal, stuff like that. So it's just. Did you stay in Gardena too, or you was like actually? No, I stayed South Central, like right on Imperial and Hoover. Like,
yeah, brother. Going home was a trip.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
I feel that now.
I mean, stress looks a lot of different ways. That's a very, very valid point. So I guess, then how has stress showed up in your life, then, Darren?
I mean, it's the workload.
And how do you manage it?
So I really, my job is a very stressful job because you're trying to do this, study this, know this. Like if you go on TV and you say, oh, LeBron James, people will look at you and be like, bro, it's LeBron. Then you lose your credibility. So remember Stuart Scott, Stuart Scott, ES Sports Center anchor for many years, legendary guy. He told me before he passed away, it's like study every single team and player like you're a fan of that team, because someone's going to be a fan of the team that you're talking about. And if you get a name wrong, you're going to lose your credibility. So there's that pressure to try to learn all those particular names to try to always get it right. And then to go on TV, you only get one opportunity. Like you only get one shot. Like you mess it up, there's no like, oh wait. I know it's live, but let's go back real quick to let me say it again. Nah, dude, it's you have one shot, 1 second left, and that's it. And you better make it.
Man.
So do you have tactics? What do you do?
To be honest, I don't know where it started, but somewhere along the lines from 8 years old playing Pop Warner football to my last day playing college ball, there was something that was instilled in me where when the pressure is at its highest, I don't fluster at all. Like I don't get nervous. I don't know what that is. If I had the recipe, I'll share it online. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely something I learned playing ball. And I remember if it was crunch time, I was the guy to go in the huddle and be like, dude, I hope he gives me the ball. I hope he gives me the ball. Because I like thrive on those moments. Yeah. So when we have those times where, and I'm gonna make up a scenario. We're in the Dodgers clubhouse. Interview with Shohei. You know, he's got the interpreter, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Then you're trying to get Freddie Freeman, then Mookie Betts, and then you're looking at your clock. You're like, oh shoot, I only have 5 minutes before I go on TV. I don't have any time to prep.
Man,
it's like that mentality where it's like, you know what? I've been here, done that, and so I don't really get flustered. I don't know what the recipe is.
2 minutes.
But I guarantee it was sports, and that's what I talk about. Like the same mentality you had playing ball, apply that to life. Apply that to life, or your profession. I mean.
And I'll say, so I guess because you made me think about myself and my life. So even if it's not sports, get involved in something. Because for me, it was theater. And I feel like theater gave me those tools to be able to manage pressure, be able to perform and things like that. So whatever it is, get involved in something, even if sports aren't your thing. Because there might be some people watching who aren't athletes. So.
No, for real. Do something.
For us, too.
Do something. Because even if you think about it both ways, you saying sports and you saying theater, I did a little acting in class, drama class, stuff
Okay,
like that.
all
So it's timing. It's timing on both though.
Yes.
It's timing on both. Like you get on stage and you mess up a line, you gonna mess up somebody else's line. That messes
Right.
up somebody else's line. That messes up somebody else.
Right.
You get on the field, you miss a block. That messes up somebody else.
Like, do your job.
Yeah, it's like you
Like,
do
you
your
have-
job and you focus on your job and you handle your business. So I feel like he probably just locked in since you was 8. Something like
I know it didn't start off that way, but somewhere along that line.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you
Man.
do something embarrassing on the stage, that'll go with you for life because there's 100 people in the audience watching that mistake.
But that happens. Like, I've messed up on TV before. I try not to. Like, that happens. We used to call it cavemanitis back early in my career.
Cavemanitis.
Meaning, like, you mess up on TV and you're like, dang, everybody saw it. You just going to go hide in a cave and just hope everybody forgets it. And then when they forget it, you come back out.
I ain't gonna forget. Do they forget?
You know what? To be honest with you, when people actually watch it, they're like, it's not as bad as you think. But me, I'm this guy who like strives for perfection, even
It's
though
true.
perfection's not obtainable.
It's true.
So I'm probably thinking these people laughing at me in front of the TV when really they probably just flip the channel and just eating dinner.
Sometimes
and
they don't even
care.
notice.
I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Sometimes
do they even always catch it though? Like,
yeah,
man, no, yeah.
no.
I mean, they could hit you up on Twitter when you mess something up.
that's
though. Or X, you know, because they'll hit you
X
up.
Twitter
now,
is
yeah,
brutal, I've learned.
Yeah, they'll hit you up, let you know
especially
you're
in the
wrong.
sports world. I know
Yeah.
some people that like troll their favorite athletes.
Yeah,
Crazy things I've heard. But that's beautiful. So let's talk about the teamwork aspect of it too.
You know what? I was actually gonna go into that because as I was listening to y'all both talk about when we off camera, I was listening to y'all talk about y'all where y'all played at. You know, you gotta think about it. That's a lot. That's different teams on both of y'all. Like,
Yeah.
so how was it from team to team trying to get acclimated? Like, you done played here, now you're going over here. Like, let's talk about that teamwork and how it was getting acclimated to each different team.
It was hard for me because you gotta learn like different plays and stuff, and just like you gotta learn different teammates. You gotta let your guard down and trust different coaches. It was a lot for
That's
me.
a big one.
For sure, yeah, because it's like I've been lied to before from a coach, so it's like that kind of like scarred me from like my next school. Like, so like my next school, I would be hesitant on a lot of stuff with certain coaches and just making certain decisions. Yeah.
It's interesting that you bring that up. Where, for me, transferring to different teams, yes, you got to learn the plays all over again. There's new people, but then I look at like my career, where I've had I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 different places that I've traveled to or that I've lived in, and it's like I've literally transferred like 8 or 9 times in my career, and you got to learn the whole studio all over again. Maybe similar to how we had to learn the plays. It's just funny how it all like
Personnel
it's
and all that.
it's like it's all like the same thing.
Yeah.
What I learned, which was really hard, so you know you're trying to go there and trying to prove yourself, right? That was me early in my broadcasting career. You get this new job, you're like, oh, I gotta prove myself. I hope this news director, your coach, likes you. And then it gets to that's for real.
For me, yeah.
That's for real.
Like,
and I'll keep it real. Like Boston, like I'll keep it real, Boston. I don't know what camera's mine. If there was only one more broadcasting job ever in the world, and it was in Boston, I'm not going back.
Shit, what y'all do to him?
Bro, that's
What they do to you?
That's another show.
That's another show.
But
We gotta
what
get
I
that.
realized was that like they wanted me to be a certain way,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to accept me for who I am.
Coaches
and for
will do
me,
that too.
in my career, I was just like trying to mold myself to what they want me to be rather than being myself. And then it came to the time at ESPN or in DC where it was like, hey, you hire Darren, you're going to get Darren. And so now I'm in a place where no matter where I go, I don't have the fear of trying to prove people like I belong. I know that I belong. But I had to learn that in my career.
Go ahead.
That's another thing too. Like when you go into a different school, you think about it a lot. Like who's in my position, and then like, is the coach messing with him more than he messing with me? And it's like, dang, am I gonna start this year and stuff like that? So like, I know a lot of student athletes go through that.
Yeah. But because you said that at some point it was like, okay, you wanted Darren, you're gonna get Darren, right? But like, did that confidence come because you became somebody and it's like now I have a name? You know, like,
That's definitely part of it.
Yeah.
That's that is a big part of it.
Yeah.
I think when I worked at ESPN, it's literally like a Hall of Fame jacket.
Yeah.
Like no matter where I go, I can host something. They can be like, Darren Haynes, blah blah blah, lives on Mars. and used to work at ESPN. Like you know what I'm saying? It's always, it's like a Hall of Fame jacket. So yeah, that's a big part of it. But still, no matter like what your credentials are, you still have your teammates, my coworkers that I have to work with. And okay, are they going to get all these interviews? Are they going to be on all these shows? What can I do to make sure that I get the opportunity that I thought I was promised when I went to this job? Or what do I need to do when I get the opportunity? Or maybe for you, when you get in the game, are you going to be ready? Do you know your plays? Do you know your like players? For me, it's like if I get in the game, I'm going to make sure coach doesn't want to take me out because I'm balling. For me in my career, it's like if I got to fill in for this anchor, I'm about to make it so you're gonna be like, wow, shoot, Darren, man, he killed it, man. He did so well. Ratings high. We can't take him off now. Giving him no excuse. Same mentality, man.
Like, why give somebody else the ball?
Yeah, right? If you're on fire, you hit 5, 6 threes in a row, like heat check. We're giving you back the ball, right?
Yeah,
That's how it is. You had a whole bunch of good shows, like. Give Darren back the ball.
Yeah. What's the source of your confidence? Oh, sorry, I keep cutting you off. What's the source of your confidence?
I think as younger, when I was younger, I always was just competitive. So it's like I don't know. I'm confident, but like I'm humble at the same time. But
I think it sounds like, because you said, it came from when you were younger. It sounds like that's some family values that were instilled in you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Good.
We have Dad.
I was
going
to say,
there.
shout out to Pop. Shout out to Pop.
He's over there blushing. Yeah. But good job though, man. Seriously.
Yeah, you could tell.
Absolutely.
No, what I was gonna say is, because you transferring and then you gotta get acclimated to all these different things. I was gonna say, like, what are some tactics that you use to kind of get, not necessarily the coach, but like your own teammates or the other people you work with to buy into you, in the sense, like, trust me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you go to a different team and you play quarterback, the lineman might be like, I don't know you like that. Why should I block for you? Like, besides we gotta win the game, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's a certain relationship that you want to have with your teammates. So it's like, while we on this field, we brothers. Let's do that. Or even in a job, like while we in this persona, or like when we at the expo, it's like, let's get this done.
Yeah.
We teams. I'm not just gonna do nothing to try and short you. Don't do nothing to try and short me. Like, trust me, I'm gonna handle my business over here while you handle your business over there.
I think there were times where it was maybe, for me, I was a running back, just hanging with the offensive linemen, building the rapport with them. So you're now just not just teammates, but you're also teammates and friends. And that's the same thing in my career field, is spending time, not just when it's just work time, with your coworkers, to get to know them, and not always just have the shop talk, like, okay, how's your story go, but more of like, where are you from? Yeah. Oh, you have kids? What's the name? Oh, you went, like, to really build that I went blank on the word, but basically, you guys, the rapport. So build the rapport, but it also builds the relationship, and it allows you to not have so much pressure, I guess. Yeah. When it comes down to doing shows, where then it becomes like, okay, this is my teammate, and that's how I am right now at CB at KCAL. Like, we're all competitive in our own ways, but we all know, like, we're all a team, and we're all good at each individual thing, but we know each other, and we're all friends.
That's good.
You say that again. Yeah. Because some people just go, it's just me. It's all about me.
Oh, there are some of those in the career. No, I mean, people are like that, and I mean,
but they don't realize that does you a disservice as well. We can all get further if we maximize our strengths and help each other.
Correct.
But one day we'll get it. You got anything to say
on it? I think people are so different. You're always gonna have somebody who's gonna be like me,
yes,
me, I.
Of course.
No, for sure. Well, I would say, I try to, like, voice to my team that when we win, we all win. Like, so say if we make it to March Madness, everybody on the team, even the person that didn't even play, will have another opportunity a bigger opportunity to go somewhere next year or something like that. And at the same time, college basketball, college sports, like during the summertime, we do retreats to, like, get brotherhood and gain trust and stuff like that.
I absolutely love that.
So it's like you get to learn about them and
just talk to them.
Yeah, and just talk to them and
without the heat of the game for a minute.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Even though we all still fighting for positions and spots on the team and stuff like that, you still gotta love your brother and come together in one goal.
Man, no, for
do the
real.
same thing.
Yeah.
We have different games. I know we've gone to like Kings games. I think it was a Chargers game we all went to, not for work, but just for the team bonding stuff. So like that stuff never ends. From playing ball to even your profession.
That's it. And in life, and
Yeah.
even other things that you got going on, huh? Just bonding is what it is. I feel that. No, 100.
Okay, I'm ready to switch gears.
What's up?
Because we promised you guys a big announcement.
Ooh.
And I think it's time.
Set it up. Throw the lob.
Dr. Bradley has been in the transfer portal.
Uh-oh.
And
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
you know,
You know what that means?
let's rewind. Yes, that's the announcement music, right?
Oh, okay.
She almost got me. I mean,
Okay, I don't know a lot,
Sports
but
Center
maybe I
comes
know.
on. Yeah, they about to announce something.
No, for real.
So, but I want you to first tell us, like, what has this experience been like for you? You finished your last year, like, top of the conference, right? Like, tell us about that experience and what it's been like this past couple of months or year?
Yeah, months.
Okay, I don't know how long. See, I don't pretend to know. Okay.
No, it felt great. Just being able to be a face for HBCU and like be posted on ESPN and stuff. Like, you don't really see that. Like, HBCUs don't really be on ESPN that much or stuff like that. So it felt good. Like, for me personally, I was just happy for myself, really, just because I came from a lot, and just to be able to enjoy this moment, it was like that moment. It was just everything for me. Just being able to.
And I'm sure you love the team that you've been playing with, and you're entering the next phase of your journey.
Yeah. And
on that note, we would love for you to share with us where you've decided to continue that journey.
I will be continue that journey at Bethune-Cookman.
Okay. Okay. Bethune-Cookman. Hey.
So now you got to tell us the why. Why Bethune-Cookman?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
Well, first, I want to say I appreciate everything that my last school had did for me, Pine Bluff. They gave me an opportunity that really nobody would have. And, but I chose this opportunity because their coach there, Reggie Diaz, he was an NBA player. He was an NBA coach. He's been at the level I want to be at. He also is a 6'7" guard. Like, you asked me what position I want. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
And then the resources they have as an HBCU,
right,
and just the family that they have as a coaching staff and everything like that. And I felt wanted there. It was good.
Now, coming from an HBCU, going to another HBCU, talk about the HBCU experience and how that's contributed to the person you are today.
The culture was great. Like, just being around my people and just
it's a good time.
Yeah, that was my first year at HBCU. This season I just played, and it was just great. Like, the food was good, and the
That's something people always mention.
The cafeteria had good food. They had like fried fish on Tuesday and fried chicken on Thursday. Yeah. In the
Fried chicken on Tuesday and Thursday.
With like candy yams and
good thing you're an athlete. You
Yeah.
ain't gaining that. You didn't gain that freshman 15.
Yeah, but it was just great. Like, it was just a family everywhere. Everybody was nice. Everybody understood, like, you as a person, your culture, and just stuff like that.
That's 100.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
congratulations,
excellence on display.
man.
So this is going to be your last year, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I want to just talk about, you've had a long road and a long journey, and sometimes there are setbacks and comebacks. And so I'd love you to just tell us your story in your words, and how you got to the place where you are now.
Yeah. So, like he said, I started at Sarah High School. Out of Sarah, I went to Cal State Fullerton, where I had redshirted there, and next year I had COVID. That was COVID year, so I didn't really get to play that much.
That was rough for everyone.
Yeah, there was canceling games, and it was a lot. Families getting sick and stuff like that. And then from there, I didn't really like how I was playing at Fullerton, so I went to junior college, but I had opportunities to go D1, but the style I was playing at Fullerton wasn't. I didn't want to play at a D1. I know they was gonna have me playing that way, so I chose to like reinvent myself and go to junior college. And then from there, that's when we were like ranked number 1 in the nation, and I was like the leading scorer on the team. And then I had a lot of options to go to a lot of places from there. And so I chose New Mexico State. And then from New Mexico State, it was a lot of stuff that went on at that school. So they had canceled our season. And then I chose to go to Nichols. And then from Nichols, I didn't get to play there because of the pass. And then after Nichols, like they literally told me like the day before our first game, we was gonna play Tulane, and I couldn't play there. And then from Nichols, I had got an opportunity to go to UAPB. That was Arkansas Pine Bluff, and I found out the day of Christmas that I was gonna be able to go, and then I just dropped everything, packed my bags,
present.
Right,
and left for school, and
here you are.
Yeah.
Now you told that story within 60 seconds, but I know it was a long road and you had a lot of setbacks. So what kept you going? Because like you are here and to get to this point, you could have given up at any point, in that journey.
I really would say God, like going through that process, because I literally only played like 1 full season, and that was my junior college year. But going through like my college career, I was like, especially after what happened at New Mexico State, going through all of that, it just made me like, for a second, I stopped believing in God. Like I was just like why is this happening to me? Because I never did anything wrong to nobody. I never stole. I don't do drugs. I'm not a bad person. So I always try to live right by God and how my family raised me. And I just had to think about it like, I had to look at it differently. Like if I never did anything like wrong or anything bad or anything like I'm not a bad person, then it's like God trying to basically use me as like his vessel to the people. Like I went through all this stuff and I made it out, and I feel like my story can inspire other people to keep going. And like he's using me to show others like if he can go through this, like go through hell and back and all this stuff, then they can too. Like it's like I feel like people get motivated differently. Like a lot of people get motivated differently. Like some people could say like, you got this, you can do it. And then some people, and then some people could say, like some people can look at somebody actually go through everything, like bad things and things like that, and make it out and be more inspired by their story than just somebody's being like, you can do it, keep going. So I feel like I'm the person that's going through this, that had to go through that for people to be inspired and keep going. So
minor setback, major comeback.
Yeah,
I feel that.
So I believe in God now, but I was just like golly, what's going on?
It could be like that sometimes though. When times get dark, especially when you playing sports, because that's your thing. You've been doing this all your life, and it's like, man, I need something to come through, Lord. What's up? Where you at with it? But nah, that's dope, and that I commend you on that, on even trying to hold on to your faith and keeping the faith and keep pushing and wanting to be somebody that is bold enough to tell somebody else what you went through, and being bold to say that God is what kept your head up. So that's I commend you on that, little bro.
We're just know we're all rooting for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a jersey when you get to the league.
I got you.
And you are, part of the NCRF family. There's one thing you haven't learned yet is that we really truly are a family. So just know that you have a support system here. If you ever need anything, trust me. Dr. Price will be the first one to tell you. If you need anything.
And she mean anything.
We are here for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, so let's talk about, when we talk about sports and being a student athlete, but let's talk about life beyond sports. Darren, you are in the business world, right?
Indeed.
You are working man. I mean, pretty what was I going to say? pretty in the limelight working man is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know. Okay. But you know, let's talk about your story. You know, and you talked a lot about how your experiences as a student athlete have helped shape who you are today and how you're able to be successful in business. But I just want to know where that story started.
Yeah.
So
talk to him.
The short story, the short version. No, I'm joking.
well, here to get into broadcast, I went to school to be a biology teacher.
What?
And then my mother was like, when I transferred school, she was like, well, why don't you get into broadcasting? Because I used to do this radio station called Smooth Groove in the afternoon.
Oh,
like R&B. But I switched my major, and so that's why I'm in broadcasting now. The thing that probably burns me, that fire, that drive that's in me right now, I used to work at K Jewelers, sell jewelry in college.
That's a hustle.
That's right, man. Yeah. And I decided to put in my 2 weeks to enter into the broadcasting business. And there was a district manager for K's at the time. I should say his name. I always hold back from saying his name. Ali Alian, who literally told me, why are you getting into the broadcasting business? The broadcasting business is too difficult. You'll never make it. When I tell you that my 2 weeks turned into 2 minutes, I was out for real. And that's a football thing. You'll never play college ball. Okay, I watch it. And yeah, I've been in the broadcasting business for over 20 years now, man. And I remember that story like it was yesterday. I remember exactly where I was. I remember in the corner of K Jewelers where I was holding the phone. And like, I'm not a vindictive person at all. And I'm not a bragging person, but I like to brag through my success.
Right.
Like, you'll never be like, I got this. It's more of Darren Haynes. And you go up and you get an award or what. So I really hope he's living in LA, man. Seriously. I truly hope that tomorrow when I go on TV, that he's sitting on the couch and he's like, all right, who won the Dodgers game? Wait, ain't that Darren?
Yeah.
Because that's what drives me in proving people wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things in my career, but that drives me. This career is really hard. And so a lot of people don't make it. And for me, is to prove that I can make it. I feel like I have. I want to continue doing that. So that's the driving force. Maybe not to prove people wrong. I enjoy my job. My job's fun.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
But it started. But it started with the guy who said I couldn't make it.
Now here you are, 13 Emmys later. Like I said, we should have said that in the beginning, but we are saying that again now.
And again and again.
Like, it's just, and just like Darren was saying, like, this is not an easy industry to succeed in. And so, like, I just want everyone to understand, like, what an accomplishment that is. That
Big time.
You're still standing.
I've been very blessed. Here's the thing. We talk about the highs and lows of playing sports. We talk about the highs and lows of your career. Those 13 Emmy Awards, I didn't win any of those before I got laid off at ESPN.
Wow.
Like Boston, San Antonio, all those, New York, all those places I worked at before, I didn't win any awards. I lost a lot of them. I remember, I'm going to win this year. I don't know, Jonathan Smith. And I'm like, dang. I got laid off from ESPN, and that was a dream job, man. Like, SportsCenter was literally the professional league of sports broadcasting. And when I got laid off, what am I going to do next? But I had the faith in God that he gave me. He blessed me with talent, and I knew that I could continue doing it. But I was also going to be myself and allow people to accept me for me. And now that I'm being me, the 13 Emmy Awards came after that.
Right.
So it was a huge life lesson for me about people are like colors. Maybe my favorite color is blue. Your favorite color may be red. But somewhere you may not like me because I'm blue. But someone out there is going to like me for who I am. They're going to like my color blue. And if I can be true to who I am, you're going to get the best out of me.
Yeah. That's 100.
Yourself.
As I listen to both stories, I'm thinking, like, I mean, of course, like we said, God is the one that kept us, kept the heads high, kept us wanting to keep going. But, like, I just want to see if there was a mentor or was there anybody in your corner that kept being that person, that maybe that vessel that God sent to be like, man, keep that boy head up. Like, tell him he gonna be okay. Like how important do you think it is to have that, even in the sports world or even like beyond sports?
Were some of your coaches almost like father figures on the field?
Yeah, I had a couple.
You had a couple?
Yeah.
had a few too. But I mean, every coach isn't the best coach. Every coach not the best mentor.
These are facts. These are facts.
Not every broadcaster is the best mentor for me. I had a few, and it's like your friends. Associate yourself with good people who hold you accountable. You know, tell you when you're doing wrong. Encourage you to be better, get good grades, work harder. And what I've learned from the mentorship and the friendship is that, like, if those people are not doing those things around you, they're probably not your friends, and they're probably not your mentors. So it's about surrounding yourself around the right people to lead you, to push you forward. And I've had plenty of those. Jay Harris on ESPN, Stuart Scott with Scott Van Pelt, Stan Verrett, who's out here ESPN LA.
Okay,
like those. There's a lot more. Rob Parker. I keep going. You see, there's a lot of people who I've worked with, and even professional people. David Ortiz. When I was in Boston, like Big Papi was on my reference sheet.
Wow.
To help me get a job, looking out for me. Wow. Greg Popovich, when I worked in San Antonio, a guy who was first interview was just think about Greg Popovich and the way he acts. He's a head coach who makes it very hard and awkward for you when you try to interview him. He wins a lot of games, but he just stepped down.
He did too.
And he had his own mentorship stuff off the camera, and told me, hey, you're going to Boston? Guy named Doc Rivers I know there, who was head coach of the Celtics. Tell him I sent you. And he looked out for me. That's the type of people you surround yourself around, and how they helped you out in your career. Because trust me, I didn't do it on my own at all. I'm just a product of all the things that all these mentors and coaches gave me.
Yeah. So what would you say to the young student athlete, current or aspiring, who doesn't know where they'll end up, but they might just need a little bit of advice?
It's your moment to mentor.
Don't be discouraged by the present moment. My first job is in Alpena, Michigan. Matter of fact, I have it in that backpack right there, my very first contract, where I only made $14,500 a year. I made more money at my first job, not K Jewelers, when I worked at Taco Bell. I made more money there than I did in my career. And what I'm getting at is, you have your dream of where you want to go. It could be the NBA, it could whatever professional league. It could be for me, whatever broadcasting position. But if you get discouraged by the present moment, it'll literally tear you apart, and it will mess with you mentally. But if you keep your mind on the goal, the dream of where you want to be, and not let all that current stuff distract you, you'll be good. There's a lot of great people in my career that I've met that, hey, what are you doing now? Oh man, I'm doing so and so at, I don't know, whatever company. Man, I sit at a desk all day. Man, I love what you do. I was like, could have did it too. But you were discouraged by that present moment. And I think with the hills and valleys, which you have in your career, and what you'll have in the professional world, never end. And if you get discouraged by that and not focus on where you're trying to go, it can stop you in your path.
Nah, I feel that 100%. What about you, Doc? What you telling the youngins, man?
Just give some words of advice to someone who's trying to seek success.
Words of encouragement.
Anything that you've learned. Words of encouragement.
I would say just don't ever stop. Just keep going. And then a big thing would be confidence for sure. Because a lot of people and coaches, if they take your confidence away, you screwed. It's that's what I went through for my first year of college. My confidence was done, and I didn't even know who I was after that. And just stay close to God. If it's something you can't control, you can't really stress out about it or feel pressure or something like that, because it's just you can't control it. So it's rely on God to just handle anything that you feel like you just can't control. That's out of your hands. And
that's beautiful. Yeah.
Can I add something real quick? I think about doing the extra thing, going the extra mile.
Yeah.
If someone was always given a 7 or an 8, find a way to give a 9 or a 10. If you were playing basketball and maybe you had practice already, but you want to work on this jump shot a little bit more, it's putting in that extra work. Same thing, I feel like I put in that extra work to try to be better in my career. Actually, what's funny about it, I met you coming out to LA long time ago. Random. I met in LA. Why was I don't even think you know why I was even out in LA. I went to LA. I know I had a meeting with my agent, but I went there because I just wanted to just meet a whole bunch of people in different countries, just so they can get to know my
network.
name. I paid for that plane ticket myself.
Wow.
Come on now.
So it's literally about trying to like put yourself in a position, doing that extra stuff so you can be seen or people get the chance to know you. As a matter of fact, I think I went to LA just to like what I call kissing babies, just to do the extra thing to be noticed and recognized. I don't know if they recognized me, but it was at least an effort. I go to sleep better at night knowing at least I put in an A+ effort rather than a C.
No, but it's important for people to know that you are in charge of your own success. I think ultimately, like, everybody's always sitting around waiting for somebody to give them an opportunity, open that door for them.
Sometimes you gotta buy that plane ticket and go get it yourself.
Go get it yourself. Yeah, no.
I love that. You got anything to add to that, Darren?
Man, it's enough good stuff right there. We gotta save it for the next episode.
And Darren said something that really resonated with me that I just kind of want to reiterate is you talked about being true to yourself. Because I feel like no matter what you're doing, if you are just grounded in your core self, you know, you will find your way.
Yeah.
Just don't lose yourself.
Oh, for real? No. Yeah. Don't lose yourself. Keep going. Man, we here to get some good advice right here.
I hope so. I hope you got something out of it.
Something.
Thank you and you so much. We are so excited to watch your journey, Doc.
Man, can't wait.
We cannot wait. Thank you so much, Darren, for joining us. This was a beautiful crossover show, little all sports all the time, life lessons.
We might have to get y'all on all sports all the time.
Okay, well, I don't know what I would talk about, but okay. We can try to make it work. But thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Melanie Eke.
I'm Derek Spate.
And this is Life Lessons on NCRF TV. Last thing, make sure you leave comments if you ever want to hear us talk about any particular topics. We're open, we're all ears, and NCRF is here for you.
Always.